So about a week ago, I'm pretty sure I uploaded the daily upload roguelike tier list, which is just going over the roguelikes that I played on the channel, and talking about them, which ones I preferred, and overall. But I didn't really kind of state some of the difference because some of those roguelikes are being done. They're ending, or they will be put on hold because they just are over. It's just one of those things where I'm not going to sit there and be a roguelike to death unless I really like it. And even then, I get bored eventually. RoboQuest is a great example. But when it comes to the overall direction, I guess is a lack of a better term, of what I intend to do, I intend to upload a lot of retro achievement stuff, which involves playthroughs of games and mastering the game, which means that there's probably going to be a lot more edited content. My goal is to kind of slim it down into the 15-20 minute range, and then eventually, once it's all the way up in the parts or something, I upload the total playthrough with my unedited commentary, which could be a lot of silence, could not be. It really depends on how I'm feeling. If I have to focus for an achievement, it's going to be pretty quiet. So I think that's what I'm going to do for that, because I've been wanting to, have more retro achievement content on my channel, because in reality, it's what I play the most nowadays. Roguelikes were fun, but at the end of the day, I don't need 4 or 5 going at the same time. I do want to finish Pokemon Sea Glass and then go into another Nuzlocke, but at the same time, really having that break kind of killed my enthusiasm for it. So we'll see what happens there. And then I do intend on finishing up a bunch more tier lists for like team building and a bunch of other stuff. There's also some like really interesting to me, which is all that matters. Interesting discussions that I want to have about Pokemon, about different video games, about a bunch of other stuff. Uh, I want to talk about one of the videos that's kind of been on the back burner, and I do want to actually talk about, is like ranking traps and Orcs Must Die. All three of them, or four, sorry. Uh, but like specifically the first and second one come to mind because those were the ones I played a lot. Ranking a bunch of stuff in like Kingdom Hearts and actually having gameplay in the background, and also going through it with like the Soul series and ranking the bosses in a much more less tier list way. Yes, of course, it's going to have a tier list so you can see it, but I want gameplay in the background, which takes a lot more to record in general. I mean, there's no. It's pretty obvious that it would take longer. But at the same time, there's a lot of discussion videos that I've been working on. A lot of them I usually get like a half hour in to the 30-minute mark, and my main goal with those is 45 to an hour. And it's not that I peter out, it's just I suck at finishing shit. In general, I'm really bad at it. I kind of get distracted very easily, and it's not ADHD, it's just me having an easier time starting something and having fun with the very beginning to the middle of it than the actual ending of it. With games, it's a little different if I'm by myself because I like to go for the ending. But here, it is much more. I don't know. I struggle with it a lot, which is why I'm kind of leaving it up in the air. And if straight up, I probably wouldn't have been making this little video explaining this if it wasn't for the fact I have to go to urgent care in like 20 minutes, which means I don't have that much time today to finish editing something that was supposed to come out today, which means it will go for next week Saturday because that's the way I'm doing it. Um, but overall, that's kind of the changes. Should see some more RA content, more playthroughs in general, maybe talking about the 100 pointers on the site. Also, kind of retro ratio in general. There's a lot of stuff to talk about that. I kind of I have a few other things that I do want to talk about. Probably some lists, the 10 games I recommend when you're starting now, or 10 hidden gems. There's plenty of content on RA, and you'll see roguelikes kind of go down a bit, and you might see some other modern games mixed in, but for the most part, I'm going to try and be 50-50, which means roguelikes have to, be reduced out to have more other modern games. But yeah, as of right now, that's kind of the plan. This is just really an update. There will be coming up in the next couple weeks. It depends. I've been doing daily uploads, but there's going to be 2 days a week that should have double uploads because there's so much gaming that I want to do. There's so much stuff I want to talk about, and also like I can't just cut out a day for just like the news stuff, especially when the news is so empty right now. But yeah, when it comes down to it, I just that's kind of the update. That's kind of the general thing. Uh, so it's not. I'm not gonna title this update because I think I did an update like literally like a couple weeks ago, April 24th, I think it was. So like 3 weeks. But yeah, this will just be like improvements coming. I don't know what's gonna be in the background of this. No idea, but we'll see.